see television in Regina.
The rising dollar.
Do you know how your feet affect others?
Tragedy struck today.
New Rocco Bacon.
Oh, John. Switchback.
Good morning, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Northwestern Ontario, planet Earth. Good morning and welcome to Switchback. We've got a very exciting program for you this morning. This is our Makeover Special. It's a show when we sort of recreate some regular folks into some tremendously good-looking folks. They get a whole new makeover. We're going to make over other things too, transform things from sort of old to new, from not so nice to even better looking. Lots of action happening on this morning's show. And of course, as per usual, help me out is Carl back at the control panel. Thanks a lot, Carl. And also Nick Scubaducci here with the Inside Scoop. We'll hear from those folks a little bit later on. Now, I mentioned we've got an exciting show this morning. We've got a lot of things to do, so we want to get started with it right away. We're going to come over here and meet our 4 young winners of the makeover contest. We'll get you folks maybe just take one step backwards here, because we're really getting crunched together here. Okay, now, first of all, we have Candace. Is that correct?
Right.
And Candace, where are you from?
Regina.
Sunny Regina. Okay, and Candace said in her letter that she's a real die-hard Switchback fan, so thanks a lot for being here, Candace. You're part of the makeover. Next up, we have a gymnast, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yes, this is Damien. And Damien, where are you from?
Regina.
Also from Regina, and you're looking forward to a makeover. We have a young guest here, Danny, and Danny, you come from Prince Albert. Did you have fun at the hotel last night?
Yes.
Staying at the Ramada Renaissance. You're lucky. And down here we have Kevin, and Kevin, where are you from?
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg, Manitoba. You flew here?
Yep.
And boy, are your arms tired. Ba-dum-bump. Okay, these people are all part of the makeover, and there's 3 main components to the makeover. They'll be getting their hair done from Hot Hair Studios. Now, today, Hot Hair Studios are in the Switchback Studios. Secondly, they'll be getting makeup tips and, of course, television makeup, and that comes from Avant-Garde College of Aesthetics. That'll be taking place in this area over here. And then, finally, they're going to get new clothes and new shoes. Panda children's shoes, as well as Sears put together a whole new wardrobe for these folks. So lots of action. You guys want to begin your makeovers? All right, let's get at it. Ladies, to the hair. Gentlemen, start your engines. Time to announce the winners from last week's contest. And that was our Fun in the Sun show. I'll ask these folks to step up and let us know who won. Now, the contest question from last week was for you folks to tell us the distance from the sun to the earth. And we happen to have the official answer right here. Let me just show you this little diagram here. There's a little notion of a drawing here. This gives us the information we were looking for. As an example, it is something like 91,400,000 miles, or 147,100,000 kilometers. That's when the sun is close to the Earth. Later on in the year, it gets a little bit further away. And in case you're wondering, this diagram is not to scale. The sun and the Earth are not actually this close together, or we'd all get a lot of sunburns. Okay, we've got some prizes to give away for the people with the correct answers. First of all, we'll give away 2 sunglasses, and those winners are?
Alicia Cater, Regina, Saskatchewan. Or Desmond Ethelbert, Manitoba.
Okay, the next 2 people will win neon ball caps, and they are?
Angus Foyt, Winnipeg, Manitoba.
And?
Michael Marshall, Carl, Saskatchewan.
Okay, the next 2 people are going to win banana bags, and they are?
Kathy Dutchick, Oakbird, Manitoba.
And?
Nicholas Iskierski, Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Okay, and the next 4 people are all going to win dancing flowers, and they are?
Sherry Braun from Ulster, Saskatchewan. Lindsay Johnson, Yellowgrass, Saskatchewan. Crystal Garneau, Pine River, Manitoba.
And?
Danielle Cadjo, Winnipeg, Manitoba.
All right, congratulations to all 10 winners. Our thanks to you 10 people for helping us out. The action continues here. Our makeover special is beginning. The hair is being cut. The makeup will be applied. The clothes will come on, and we'll do all that right after this quick break.
3,
Thanks for your help, guys.
1.
Your authorized GE Sales and Service Center is clearing out a limited number of CF2000 Plus extended range car phones. An $18.95 value for just $9.95. The CF2000 Plus features hands-free, 3 watts of power, 30 number memory, and many other features, plus free installation and antenna. This $18.95 value has been reduced for a limited time to $9.95, and it's only available at Amtrak Communications. Call 721-7533. Take one for a test drive.
a robot. I can put my arm back on. You can't. So play safe.
Whoa!
La lampe.
Sunny day, sweeping up clouds away.
1, 2, 3, 4 amis. 5?
Sesame Street, weekday mornings on CBC Television.
When your pets are getting growly with an appetite, your cat is getting jumpy being up all night. From Pet Supplies, we set the pace. Head down to Carol, your pet place. Take a cruise, we're easy to find. Our locations will save you time. For Pet Supplies, we'll see you through. Helen to Carol is here for you. When your pets are getting growly with an appetite, your cat is getting jumpy being up all night. For Pet Supplies, we set the pace. At Helen to Carol, your pet place.
Switchback.
Today, oh, what an interesting situation we've got here. Something that we've never ever done before on Video Vote, but these guys are so hot, I think we had to do it. So we're talking about the New Kids on the Block. Both of your choices this morning. Let's take a look at what those choices are. First choice, New Kids on the Block, The Right Stuff. And they'll be up against themselves, the New Kids on the Block. Please Don't Go, Girl. So it's kind of a double-edged sword this morning. New Kids on the Block will win, and New Kids on the Block will lose. But let's see which video hit it's going to be. You're going to get a chance now to phone in and vote for the video you'd most like to see. And here are the phone numbers for you to call. All right, local calls, 359-1069, or if you're out of town, call collect 0359-1076. And of course, if you're out of province, 306 is the area code here in Saskatchewan. All right, so phone in and vote for the video of your choice. Bill?
Thanks, Carl. We're here at the newly transformed Hot Hair Studios in the Switchback Studios. This is where the first part of the makeovers will begin, and this is the hair part of the makeovers. From Hot Hair Studios, we have Marianne and Cindy, and we'll maybe start with you, Marianne. And I guess we're sort of curious to know now what's hot with kids' hair these days? What's sort of the latest trends, if you will?
Hair is definitely going into ease and care of care. So we're going for softness, closer in, not the big frizzy hair anymore. It's all coming down nice and soft and feminine for the girls, really masculine for the boys.
Is there any particular thing? How about colors? I mean, for a while everybody's getting their hair colored.
Oh, colors are really nice, but much more subdued, really soft. No hot pinks or anything like that anymore.
Okay, and what does Candace want as part of her makeover?
Candace wants to see her length, so we're definitely going to leave her length around her face. She had a little bit of dry hair here, so we're going to give her a really nice shape that's going to accent her jawline and bring in those beautiful eyes and cheekbones.
Beautiful eyes and cheekbones. Wow, the makeover's beginning already. All right, thanks very much. Now we're going to step over here to the side, and we'll see what's happening over here. Now, Cindy, is it?
Yes.
What exactly are you doing here? Holy mackerel, she's cutting it all off! No, not all of it off, but what are you going to be doing here to Danny?
Okay, what I've done at the back here is I've taken it quite short up to the hairline, and I'm giving her a really nice inverted bob so that we can get a really nice line going down. Sorry?
Bob. Oh, it's an inverted bob.
Okay, going right down along her cheekbones to accent her cheeks and her eyes.
Beautiful eyes and cheeks.
Beautiful eyes and cheeks. And we're wisping out the front so that we can get a really nice soft wispy look, which is really new. And then what we've done with her color is we've done a really subtle color change here with some highlights, some red, dark auburn, so that we can just see some really nice subtle highlights.
All right, well, it's obviously a complicated business, this hair thing. We've had wisping, inverted bobbing, a little bit of subtle coloring, I might add, and things are looking good here.
No hot pink.
No hot picking. Things are happening pretty frantically here in the area of hair. Of course, hair will continue here, and the guys will get their hair cut in a little while, and that's all part of the complete...
Excuse me, Bill.
Yes, Carl?
Speaking of frantic, come on over.
Excuse me. Keep up the good work here, folks.
Get over here. Here I am. All right. Makeovers. We're doing some kids are getting made over today.
Right.
We've got a few other makeovers. One of the makeovers, I think you're aware of this, is the car makeovers.
Yeah, old cars into just like new kind of cars.
Exactly. We've got a family that does that here in town. They're the Rinks.
Oh, right.
And I'm going to send you out to see some of their work.
All right. I like old cars. I'll
Okay,
give you
great.
this. Any idea where I'm going?
Well, let's put it this way. We'll put you in the driver's seat, Bill.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Climb aboard here.
Climb aboard.
See you later, Carl.
Have fun. And here we go. I think he's going to enjoy this. Some great work.
Another smooth teleportation there, Carl. I'm right inside a car, and you're right. I'm in the driver's seat, although it's a pretty strange place to be, and there's even spare car parts in here. This is kind of a junky car, Carl. I thought maybe we'd see something really fixed up, you know, maybe a car that's had a makeover or something, but how's it look? Whoa.
Oh, Bill, you're sitting in the wrong car. There's some others in the garage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let's go look at the nice ones, and maybe I can warm up. Wow, this is a beautiful car here, Chris. Now, what year are we looking at?
This particular car is a 1955 Chevrolet.
55, so that's 35 years old, and it looks brand new. A great paint job, really shiny and everything. This car's probably worth a lot of money?
Yes, it is.
So a makeover can be of some value, too. Do you mind if I sit inside, maybe,
sure.
and take a look?
Go right ahead.
Sort of smells like an old car and feels good. Now, these seats are different. I didn't know they had seats like this in 1955.
No, they didn't. We updated it a little bit. Give it a new look.
Other things in here that are updated?
Oh, yeah, we did the headliner. The headliner's
That's
new.
up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the door panels over there, we had to redo the door panels and make little armrests in the back seat there for the people in the back seat.
Okay.
And then put gauges in the dash, painted the dash, put a stereo in.
Yeah, nice stereo. Let's see what's on.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock.
Authentic 1955 music.
Yeah.
This makes me feel like I want to go for a drive. What's this baby got under the hood?
You want to see?
Yeah. All right, this is pretty impressive in here, and very clean, I noticed. Now, to get from the car, like we saw outside in the snowbank, to this has to take a lot of time and effort and stuff, and probably a lot of work goes into that sort of process.
Yes.
Do you do this kind of work yourself?
Yes, I do. My sister and I are in the process of doing a 57 Ford over here. We're doing a makeover on it.
Well, let's take a look at that.
Sure.
Well, this car certainly could use a makeover, Chris. What all is involved?
Well, first you need a few parts.
Okay.
Like that car that's out there that you were first sitting in, we use parts off that, such as this radiator, for example.
This is from the beat-up car.
Yeah, this is from the beat-up car out there. And then once you've got all your parts, then you can get the mechanical end working, get the motor running so it's running right.
So what do you do on the outside?
Well, then you move to your bodywork. You start doing the fenders, making sure they're hung right, there's no rust. Then you go to your doors, make sure your doors are working properly. Then you move down to your fenders, make sure your fenders are straight, there's no rust. And you go to your roof, you get your roof straight.
So that's sort of the body part of a makeover, almost like getting new clothes. I suppose you want to look good, change the color, something like that?
Yes, exactly.
And then you put it all together in a whole package, I guess?
Yes, yes. Then you get it all together and put all the bumpers and chrome back on.
And you get to drive it.
And then you get to drive it.
You mentioned that you and your sister are working on this car?
Yes, my sister Jennifer. She's around here somewhere.
Hi, Bill.
Are you Jennifer?
Yeah.
So what are you doing down there?
Oh, just putting on the oil filter.
The oil filter?
Yeah.
And what other things do you do with car makeovers?
I mostly do the interior work, cleaning up and making the material and putting together the paneling and the headliner and stuff.
Stuff on the inside, so almost like cosmetics for a car.
Yeah, I do the cosmetics.
Who's going to get to drive it more, you or your brother?
Me, of course.
Okay, well, I'll let you get back to work.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks. Well, Chris, we want to thank you and your sister for showing us your cars and showing us the process of makeovers for cars. Actually, it's kind of similar to our studio guests who are getting a makeover right now, and that reminds me, I actually better get back to the studio and see Carl. So thanks again.
Yes, you're
really
welcome,
appreciate
Bill.
it. Oh, and thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome, Bill. Bye.
All right.
Yep, and here we go. Bill, welcome back.
Ooh, thanks, Carl. Yeah, nice cars. Great-looking cars. I think these people like them, too. I'll tell you, the Rink family, everybody's involved. Mom, Dad, Chris, Jennifer, they all seem to work on them.
Talk about a family that has the same interests.
Yeah, and it's nice that they had a heated garage, too. You sent me outside there.
Good. Well, I was just off just by a little bit, but I knew that I had a car, and I sent you there.
All right. Lots of things getting made over on this morning's show. The kids are already in mid-process. We've got I think we've got some furry things going to be made over a little bit later on. So don't go away. Lots more right after this break. So you didn't get to join me.
They say these post-Raisin Bran raisins are incredible. Did you ever notice how big they are? Fantastic. Yeah, lots of big, plump, juicy raisins make a big difference in the whole cereal.
Post-Raisin Bran with California raisins for all the right raisins.
Ever notice? Aw, you guys wouldn't notice anything unless it jumped up and bit you.
Now from CoverGirl, nail color so shiny, so dazzling, so flawless, it could only be new professional one-coat nail color. Now, the rich color of 2 coats in 1 coat. Now, color goes on smoothly. And with the unique Pro Tilt bottle, easier than ever. For the rich color of 2 coats in 1 coat, try new professional one-coat nail color. And make your nails CoverGirl nails.
A message from your Shriners Hospitals.
I'll spring the old bedroom quiz on them.
Daffy, what are you doing here?
Well, it's quiz time. First question. How do you burn-proof a bedroom?
One way's that gadget up there.
Aha, a smoke detector. Every home should have at least one.
But just having one isn't enough. Kids should know the sound a smoke detector makes.
And what does that sound mean, kids?
It means get out of the house. And fast.
How?
Escape route. Right, the whole family should map out a few different ways to get out of the house if there's a fire.
A meeting place is most important, so everyone knows everyone else is okay. True or false? Under the bed is the best place to go during a fire.
That's false. You should never hide under the bed.
What about the closet?
That's a definite no-no too, Daffy.
Make sure your family gets an A on my burn prevention quiz, okay?
Hello, Ralph!
Imagine visiting yourself in the future.
Hi.
Hi.
You're me.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Us.
25 years later. How are we? Fine. We living down here? Winters, yeah. How can we afford it? Freedom 55.
Freedom 55. Protection today, plus a financial program that works, so one day you won't have to. Freedom 55. Talk to a London Life representative.
That'll be for you.
Everyone, and yes, it's time for some more information on the Great Switchback Disneyland contest, which is sponsored by Air Canada and P. Lawson Travel. This is a contest we started last week, and in case you missed it, this is just some of the action-packed stuff that is awaiting our lucky winner. You will go to Southern California, Anaheim, in fact, that's where Disneyland is, and see some of these great attractions. It's really fun down there, and it's really warm, which feels good in the middle of February. There's, of course, Main Street down there. There's the Star Tours, Pirates of the Caribbean. Lots of fun in the sun. You'll be going for 5 days. Air Canada will fly you down there, and then we'll have ground transportation from the airport to the hotel, also tickets to Knott's Berry Farm and Universal Studios, and you'll see some of those crazy critters there like Goofy and Pluto and all the rest of the people in Disneyland. Now, here's what you need to do. You need to keep track of contests and their answers, which we will give you each week for several weeks. Now, we started the contest last week, and we asked the question, what does the P in P. Lawson stand for? And do you happen to know what that Remember, what does the P in P. Lawson stand for?
Peter.
Oh, yeah, we weren't going to give him the answer, but that's right. Last week it was, what does the P in P. Lawson stand for? Peter. So that would be the answer from last week. Now we're going to have a new question this week, and during the show we'll give you the answer. You have to watch really carefully. You'll hear a little bit of Disney music, and we'll be putting the answer on the screen. Now remember, you need to collect all of your answers, and then after all the weeks are done, then send all your answers in. So don't mail in the answer from each different week. Now there's going to be the question for this week. How many P. Lawson offices are there in Canada? Question for this week, how many P. Lawson travel offices are there in Canada? And later on in the show, we'll give you the answer. So you got to watch Switchback very carefully. When you see that answer, you'll write it down. Keep track of all your answers over all the weeks, and then you can mail them in to us. But don't do it now. And incidentally, in case you're wondering if I'm going to win, no, I'm not going to win. If you work for CBC, or if you work for P. Lawson Travel, or if you work for Air Canada, or any of those immediate families, they're not able to win. But it's going to be a great contest, the great Switchback Disneyland contest.
And now, with the Inside Scoop, here is Ace reporter Nick Scupaducci.
Thank you, everyone. Good morning. On the occasion of today's release of Nelson Mandela, we've decided to do a serious Inside Scoop this morning, although it's still one about makeovers. In the past year, the world has changed in some very important and exciting ways. Not long ago, if you remember, there was a great deal of tension between the Soviet Union and the United States. Mistrust between these two countries was so great that many people around the world feared that some kind of war was inevitable. It wasn't until Mikhail Gorbachev took control of the Soviet Union that the situation began to improve. Mr. Gorbachev brought in reforms that brought great changes. Within a few months, governments such as that of Poland, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, East Germany, and Romania had changed, giving their people more freedom and more power. One of the most notable results of Mr. Gorbachev's reforms was the tearing down of the Berlin Wall, which for many years had been a symbol of division between the East and the West. As a result of these events, tensions between the Soviet Union and the United States eased so much that both countries decided to spend much less money on weapons and defense. Now people all over feel that they live in a safer and more peaceful world. Now, instead of worrying so much about East versus West, governments can concentrate on other serious world issues, such as taking care of the environment and feeding the hungry. And so, I'm happy to say, the world has had a bit of a makeover, one we should all be happy with. For Switchback on the Inside Scoop, I'm Nick Scupaducci.
Good job, Scoop. That's a good story.
It's a great story.
And I guess things are looking up for the 90s, sort of a new decade. We can look towards more advancements.
That's right.
And we can look towards advancements in the land of makeovers, too. The hair continues, makeup coming up, and, of course, a whole new set of clothes, and also information on pet grooming a little bit later.
Raccoon's Pen Pals. 5 great ways to a new coloring experience with 60 great water-based colors that last a long, long time. Coloring with Pen Pals is creative and exciting, and Pen Pals do much more. With change color pens, the white pen creates even more dramatic effects. And with cancel color, the white pen makes colors disappear and fixes mistakes. Imagination runs wild with turbo, change, and cancel colors. Pen Pals, a new coloring experience. Each box sold separately.
You could make a drink with the juice of just one fruit, but Five Alive fruit beverage is made with the juice of 5. Quite a handful.
That's why 5 Alive tastes 5 times livelier than a drink made with only one juice.
Oh, is this lively enough for you?
Your tangerine's falling behind a little bit.
Oh, you call that grapefruit lively?
Well, not at the moment.
Okay.
Whoa, 5 Alive with the taste that's 5 times livelier.
You know, maybe you could just, give me a sip of that just right over.
You want some?
Yeah.
You look busy.
My mother took a hairy fit when she saw what I did to my egg. She said, nobody puts peanut butter with pepperoni and pineapple on an egg. I only did it because Mrs. Burdock says, you must eat the 4 major food groups. Hey, I'm just as happy eating my egg with syrup. But now my mother says, nobody eats 18 Eggos at a time. Yeah? She should be Rochster's brother, LeBron.
1990 is International Literacy Year, and the Regina Public Library wants you to join in the celebration, especially if you're 6 to 12 years old. The library has chosen books with 8 different themes to be featured in their Books for Children lists. Everything from mystery to humor, from animal stories to science fiction. At the end of 8 weeks, you get to vote for your favorite and have a chance to win some great prizes. There's a world of excitement waiting for you at each Regina Public Library location.
Street Sense went out and asked young people what they do with their money.
I usually blow it. Clothes, like expensive clothes that like I can't really afford.
On Street Sense, we discuss money, and it's never, ever boring. From pigs to punches, we have an unusual, often funny, and always informative show that tells you how to handle your money. Well, what do you think of that?
I think it'd be a pretty good idea. Good idea. Yeah, I think that would be good.
Will this help?
Street Sense, Saturday mornings at 10.
The action continues here in our makeover show. We now have Damien, the gymnast, up here getting his hair started, and Danny's getting her hairs worked on over here. Actually, Danny said in her letter that she was so excited about the makeover that she was going to tell her grandchildren. And I can't believe she's old enough to have grandchildren. I mean, she looks so young. But things are doing well up here in the land of hair so far. Ooh, that's looking good over there, too.
Well, Bill.
Yes, Carl?
Running shoes.
Running shoes?
Running shoes,
oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Whoa, got a little running shoe item that you might be interested in, all about running shoes and what's new.
Hi, could you give me a hand with this?
Sure can. Just have a seat and we'll sit down and have a talk about it.
I'm kind of confused. I just wanted to maybe buy a new pair of shoes, and there's so many. I mean, what's the difference between all these things?
Well, it depends what you're going to be using them for.
Okay, well, probably some everyday use. What about this high top right here?
Okay. Well, what I can tell you about this, it's a basic leather basketball shoe. It can be used for court use, casual wear, whatever. You know,
if I was a judge.
Yeah.
Or the basketball court. Yeah.
For sure. I notice you're wearing high tops now, so obviously it's a style that you've liked. This is a basic all leather one. Gives you, some arch support, some good heel support, but, nothing spectacular.
About how spectacular is the price?
$60.
So that's not too much.
No, that's about a basic starting level for a leather high top shoe.
Okay. Have you got anything maybe more expensive?
A little bit more? Sure. I've got a Reebok I can show you here. It's one of the Reebok Energy Return System shoes. This one, again, it has a little bit more support. As you can see, it's a little bit more solidly built around the heel. Again, it's an all-purpose outsole, indoors, outdoors. It has the Energy Return System. You can see the 3 bumps here. That shows you where the tubes are. It's made of Hytrel. Gives you a little bit better cushioning. It's also got a removable insole. That can be taken out and hand washed if you tend to get in the mud a lot.
It help with stinky feet, too, or?
It will. You can wash them, yeah.
Okay. Now, about how much is this baby worth?
This one's around $120.
So that's about twice as much as it. Now, can you get even more expensive shoes?
You sure can, yeah. Did you want to see one more expensive?
Okay, you might as well show me the top of the line.
Okay. The top of the line shoe we have in our store right now would be the 1990 Air Flight. It's got the Nike Air cushioning system, as you see the window here. It also has it in the forefoot. Okay. Again, it's got a removable insole in it for dirty feet, and it's just a lighter weight version of a shoe that gives you better support.
Now, you say this is the 1990 Nike. That's the year, not the price.
That's correct, yeah.
So about how much will this cost me?
The price on these ones are $160.
$160.
That's right.
I suppose these make you jump real high.
Oh, they sure do.
Well, let me try a pair of those. You got those in my size?
Sure should, yeah.
Okay, 15.
15? Oh, okay.
No, let's try a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Thanks. Well, here they are, my brand new 1990 Nike Airs. Good shoes, comfortable shoes. They feel pretty good. I have to admit, these Nike Airs, there's something fresh about them as opposed to the not fresh air in my old shoes. I guess the important thing to remember is whenever you're going to buy a new pair of shoes, you want to make sure that they fit good and that they feel good and you're happy with them. You don't have to buy the most expensive pair. You can buy an inexpensive pair, but make sure the basics are covered and you're happy with them. And I should find out if I'm happy with these ones and see if they really do make me jump higher. Then maybe I'll buy them. Well, these new shoes do work. Hey, Michael Jordan, check out Air Bill. Oh!
Time now to see who won our video vote today. Let's just check and see what our numbers are this morning. The Right Stuff, 111. Please Don't Go, Girl, 66. We're going to watch The Right Stuff by the New Kids on the Block. There we go, The Right Stuff, New Kids on the Block. Have you ever listened to a hit that you really enjoy and all of a sudden your parents say, hey, that was a hit 20 years ago? Well, chances are they're right. It's happened before. Let's take a look. Elvis Presley recorded Don't Be Cruel in 1956. It was a big hit then. That's 34 years ago. And it also became a big hit for another group in 1988. And that group, of course, is Cheap Trick. '62, Little Eva recorded The Locomotion. Once again, it was a big hit then, and it was made over again in 1988. See if you can remember who did that. You're right, it was Kylie Minogue, the Australian soap opera star. Ooh, I think I remember this one. Ouch. I think we're alone now. Tommy James and the Shondells. That was the era of peace, love, and deeds, I think. And of course, you guessed it, Tiffany re-recorded this one in 1987. I don't know, which version do I like the most? Signed, sealed, delivered. Stevie Wonder, 1970. Boy, he was young way back then. And of course, those little shrivelly guys, the California Raisins, made over that hit in 1988. And our last example of our makeover song today, Your Mama Don't Dance, originally recorded in 1972 by Loggins and Messina. I was wearing bell-bottoms then, I think. And, of course, it was made into a hit again by Poison in 1989. Your Mama Don't Dance. If you think you want a hit, check out the old ones. Quite often you'll find that if you want a hit song, check back, look at some of the older tunes, and you'll find that they become hit songs today. We'll see you later. Bill?
Thanks, Carl. I'm up here in the studio audience. A whole bunch of people here from Yellowgrass. If you're from Yellowgrass, let's hear from you. All right, Yellowgrass down in southern Saskatchewan, where they know what's hot and what's not in the fashion world. A couple of young ladies right here. Candace, is that your name? Yeah, tell me what's hot.
Neon.
Neon is hot. You're wearing a neon sweater. And you're Kristen, what's not hot?
A plaid bow tie with a t-shirt and jeans.
Ooh, that would be not hot. How about, what's your name?
Joey.
Joey, tell me what's not hot.
Dirty breath.
Dirty breath. Okay. So let's check out Argyle School and see what's hot and what's not. Thanks, Joey.
Okay, what's hot is jeans and fluorescent.
Yeah, ditto. I think what's hot is fluorescent colors, jeans, and unique things.
What's hot is Harley's leather jackets, earrings, and Guns N' Roses.
What's hot is chip and pepper wetware.
What's hot is not, but radical runners. Yeah. No way. Yeah. What's hot is Mel Gibson.
What's hot is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Chad Allen. Corey Haim. Coming to America. Batman. Ted Polowatsky. Alyssa Milano.
Okay, that's it.
All right, that's it, and we're back in the land of makeup right now, and the people that are applying the makeup are both associated with the Avant-Garde College of Aesthetics, and I guess the main person there is Mona Maisonneuve, and Mona, of course, does the makeup here at Switchback. How are you this morning, Mona?
Good, and yourself?
I'm fine, thanks. What's the basic thing with, first of all, television makeup that's different than maybe normal makeup?
Yes, it's very different. The foundation, the base is very, very different. And the color, we use very different colors, no pink or blues or green, anything like that because of the camera and the lights. We go in earth tone colors.
Okay, now, what exactly are we going to do with Candace here for her makeover?
Candace, we put a neutral base, and it's called a tan #1. We went with a neutral again, eyeshadow, eye pencil, and mascara. We put a little brown here to contour her cheek. We put color on the cheek.
Hello there. Ooh, sorry.
And we put a bit of pink for her lips, and that's it. She's got, like, the hairdresser said, beautiful eyes, so we just accentuate that.
Okay, I'm just going to step over here, and Sandy is also with the Avant-Garde, and what exactly are you working on here? Anything? Ooh, this This lady's look good. Can you believe she has grandchildren? It's hard to believe. What exactly are you going to work on here?
They did basically the same as Mona, except a little bit of purple on the eyes and a pink lipstick.
And looking good. Now, a lot of people maybe don't realize it, but even the guys in television wear a little bit of makeup, and that's because all these lights are so bright. And I guess it helps us get dates. What are you doing after the show? Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The makeover continues here. We'll let you guys get back with the makeup portion. We're also going to be getting new shoes and new clothes. Lots more on our makeup special in Switchback, so don't go away. It's going very well.
Tony, and I blew it.
We'll try again tomorrow, but first let's start with a complete breakfast, including my great-tasting Frosted Flakes to bring out the tiger in you.
Hey, kid, good shot yesterday.
Frosted Flakes, good.
Bring out the tiger.
Come on, tiger.
Tony's Frosted Flakes have got the taste.
And you.
Attention, Canadian residents born between 1911 and 1945. You are now guaranteed acceptance for a new life insurance plan with no medical exam. That's right, life insurance that's guaranteed to you with not one health question to answer. What's more, it's yours for as little as $4.95 a month. $4.95. And this plan from Pioneer Life pays big dollar benefits, up to $41,050. You know, when you're young and in great shape, life insurance is usually cheap and easy to get. But when you're over 45 and need it most, life insurance is hard to get, if you can get it at all. So Pioneer Life changed all that with Prime Life. This guaranteed acceptance plan can provide your loved ones with extra cash when they need it most, to help pay the mortgage, loans, or other final expenses they may have to face, all for as little as $4.95 a month. Call now, and this free information package will be sent to you immediately. You'll see that there are no health questions to answer and no medical exams to take. Leave it to Canada's own Pioneer Life to find a way to guarantee people our age this big dollar protection, up to $41,050 at a price you can afford, as little as $4.95 a month. So call now for free information.
Canadian residents age 45 to 79 call toll-free 1-800-648-4100 for a free information kit about this $4.95 a month guaranteed life plan. There's no obligation, so call 1-800-648-4100. The information is free, and so is the call. That's 1-800-648-4100. Operators are standing by, so call right now. 1-800-648-4100.
Lots of action here at the control panel this morning, Carl.
You bet, and lots of help with lots of action today. We've got Brad over here on computer graphics. We've got Adam over here on the switcher who's helping us out. And Aaron is doing audio today and doing a fine job, I might add.
I might add that as well. Well, I would, but you'd already added it.
Well,
it's all part of the action-packed stuff happening here. In fact, we have a visitor, some more action. I'll get the elevator, Carl.
Okay.
I can see in the monitor.
Elevator arrival.
Look, I looked right in there. I saw her. It's Sue Ellsby and friends. Give her a big welcome.
Visitors.
Come on in, Sue. Morning. Welcome to Switchback. Hi, folks. Whoa, come on right up here. Whoop. These are friendly units here?
Yeah, they are friendly.
Okay. Now, Sue's brought a couple of, a couple of friends of hers. These are schnauzers, which are nice dogs. How are you doing? Now, the black dog is Spider. And there's another little schnauzer back here. And that's Fang. Now, we're going to be talking about pet grooming, in a sense, makeovers for pets. So if you have a question for Sue, give us a call right now, 359-1069 if it's a local call, 0-359-1076 if you're calling long distance. And Sue will talk to us about pet grooming and answer your questions. Now, this is Spider. I think tell us quickly about schnauzers.
Schnauzers. They're originally from Germany, and they're called schnauzers because they have hair on their schnauzes.
They certainly do. And this little guy, now this little guy here, he's He's neat looking. Now, obviously some grooming in order to make them look like this.
Spider down.
And what would be the basic things people might want to be involved with grooming?
Oh, the first thing you have to do is brush them. If you don't brush the dog, you might as well just give up.
Okay.
We have several different kinds of brushes here.
Now, Sue, of course, you're involved with animals all the time and very involved with dogs. You've got champion dogs, show dogs. That's why these dogs are so well behaved, I might add. Takes a lot of time and care with that as well. We'll just let you get started with a little bit of brushing.
This is called a pin brush because it's got straight pins. And that's a good brush for dogs with really long hair or for show dogs. But the brush that's the best for pets is this brush. It's called a slicker brush. And you don't just put it on the dog and kind of start ripping it through. What you want to do, would you mind sitting down, please? Thank you. Stay there. No, Bill, you can stand up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Move most of the hair in one direction. Hold the brush backwards like this, and then just brush a little bit at a time. Like that. If you come to a mat or a tangle, you can stop and pull it out with your fingers.
Sort of break it up first.
Break it up a little bit yourself, like that. If you can't break it up with your fingers, you can try combing it. Like that. If that doesn't work, you're going to have to use the scissors. Well, first of all, you can try some cream rinse or Wonder Coat spray.
Fang.
Excuse me, sir.
Fang. You were told to sit down.
Down.
I distinctly remember.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Just spray this into the mat and let it sit for a while. Massage it in and then try brushing it. And if that still won't work, you get scissors and you never cut the dog this way.
Right.
Because you might catch skin. You put it in like this, into the mat, and pull the scissors up like that and maybe cut a little bit as you come.
So you want to be very careful.
To split it up into pieces.
Okay.
Then get your slicker brush again and brush it
I'm going to get a phone call here, Sue. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi. What's the best trick that the dogs know?
Do your dogs know tricks?
What's the best trick that my dogs know? Probably jumping over my leg when I tell them to, or the dog I've got at home can add and subtract.
Wow. Without a calculator?
Uh-huh.
Thanks a lot for the phone call. Have a good Sunday.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi. I was wondering what kind of dogs you usually groom?
What kinds of dogs should be groomed?
All dogs should be groomed. Even dogs with short hair have to have their teeth looked at and their ears cleaned, and they have to have a bath. They have to have their toenails cut.
How about, I mean, I know when I had a dog, when it came time to bath the dog, it was a bit of a struggle or something. Should you, like, bathe your dog once a day, once a year? What's the rule?
You should bath the dog when he's dirty.
Okay.
Use a good quality dog shampoo and bath him. If you're bathing him more than every 2 weeks, that's probably too much if you're doing it all the time. But when he's dirty, he has to live in your house. He has to sleep on your bed.
Same with cats?
Yep.
Bathe them when
they're dirty. When they start to get pretty smelly and disgusting, it's time to bath them.
Okay. Thanks for the phone call.
Good night.
Have a good Sunday. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Have you got a question for Sue Ellsby or Spider or Fang?
Yeah, I do. Have you been ever bitten by a dog that you've been grooming?
Ever bitten by a dog that you've been grooming?
Yes, I have. Not by one of my own dogs, though. Usually a dog bites you when you're grooming it because you're pulling the hair and hurting it.
So if you're nice to the dog, you should be okay.
If you're nice to the dog, you're better off. If the dog's still trying to bite you and you're being nice to it, then you need to take it to an obedience class or get it trained so it's under a little better control.
Are there books and things, Sue? I mean, if you don't want to just maybe start grooming right away, are there some ways that you can learn about grooming your own pet?
Think about grooming yourself, basically.
And then just
you have to brush your teeth. You have to make sure your own ears are clean. You have to make sure that your hair is brushed and your hair is clean. And
right. So did you have to make your bed this morning? Apparently, yes. Thanks very much. Thanks for the phone call. All right, bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Have you got a question for Sue?
Yeah. How long does it take to groom a dog?
That depends on the dog. A dog like a Doberman with a very short coat would probably take about an hour. to give it a bath and dry it and cut its toenails and clean its ears. A dog like Spider, to start from scratch, would probably take about 3 hours.
Sometimes a bigger dog will take a little bit more.
And a hairier dog, but you don't have to do everything all at once either. You can cut the toenails one day and do something else the next day.
Great. Thanks for the phone call.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Time for the contest question this week, and it deals with pet grooming. I like the answer to one of your statements a little earlier, so that will be our contest question this week. How often should you groom your pet? How often should you bathe your pet? We'll get specific. How often should your dog or cat have a bath? Write down the answer to that contest question and then send it to us. Here is our Switchback address. It is Switchback, Post Office Box 540, Regina, Saskatchewan, and our postal code is S4P4A1. You can also fax your entry to us. Our fax number is 347-9489. And best of luck to everyone who enters that contest, and best of luck to Sue in the future, as well as Fang and Spider. Thanks very much for being here this morning.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it. Nice-looking dogs.
I'll say.
You're into dogs and stuff, too, aren't you?
That's right. I have a couple of dogs myself, Bill. English setters.
Are you very much involved with the grooming process and all that?
I do some grooming at home, yes, some brushing. On occasion, quite a lot of brushing. I like to take them out for runs, lots of exercise, and
boys,
and they often need brushing after that.
In my relentless quest for journalistic truth, and also to help out on our fashion panel today, I brought an expert. It's Paul. He's a manager from Sears. Going to join our fashion commentating team.
Good morning. Oh, that's right.
You met Carl and Bill.
The kids now, I guess, are putting it all together. They got shoes from Panda Children's Shoes. That's up in the Northgate Mall, and a complete set of clothes from Sears, and I guess that's where you come in. And we're going to try to take a look at the kids. Now, I've got the letters that these folks sent in, and let me tell you, I'm sure you're going to be very impressed with the makeover process as it has begun. Now, when we started first thing this morning, these folks came in, and they didn't look, well, all that good. In fact, they looked in need of makeovers, and I think we'll just turn around now and check these people out. This is what Candace Bank looked like first thing this morning when she came in here. Now, Candace wasn't too happy. As you can see, a little bit slumped forward. And if we get a close-up look at her, you can see, oh, look at Candace. Yeah, the before picture. But now, with the complete makeover, complete, here she is. Look at that. Wow. She's got the hair done, she's got the makeup, and some great clothes. What can you tell us about what she's wearing?
Well, very nice, Bill. Well, she's got a tapestry print on, very feminine, very nice. The black shoes are very nice. It's certainly something that she could wear casually or to a dance. And I'd certainly ask her to dance.
Wow, all right. And she also happens to have a panda, which she got from Panda Shoes. Thanks very much, Candace. You're looking great. The makeover is a big success with our first makeover contestant. All right, our second person arrived here this morning looking, well, a little bit gloomy. Oh, this is Damien Pelche before his makeover. Hands in his pockets, searching for money or maybe just a cure for his doldrums. There's Damien close up. He looks like he's in need of a makeover. He's a gymnast. He wants to look good in competition, and he will. The Nike shirt, a haircut, television makeup, and what's he wearing?
Well, yes, that's quite a transformation, Damien. Damien's picked a lot of black. Black is really in this year, and of course the neon. And he's got a big name. He's got Nike right on the front of that, and of course he's got some Nike high tops too. Curtis Hibbert would be proud to be dressed like that.
That's right. Any gymnast would look good wearing that kind of thing. I'm sure this guy's going to be doing backflips momentarily now that he looks so good. So thanks to you, Damien. And makeover number 2, obviously another very big success. Now our third person is Danny. Danny came down from Prince Albert, and I don't know whether it was jet lag or what, but, well, this morning when she got in here, Danny, was looking like she certainly needed a makeover. The before picture, as you can see, hair drooping in her eyes, wandering aimlessly into the distance. But now, the makeover is complete. Whoa, there's a whole new Danny. And she, too, is looking good with some black and some bright colors.
Yeah, Danny, that's very nice. There again, we're looking at a lot of black. Black's very popular, but getting the neon in. And the panda print is quite attractive.
All right, the hair, a very dramatic change with the hair as well, very short hair, and very pretty. And I still can't believe she has grandchildren, but I'm sure they'd be happy with the makeover transformation. Thanks very much, Danny. All right. And our final makeover of the morning is a young man who's come all the way from Winnipeg. This is Kevin, and Kevin was desperate for a makeover. He's going to be entering junior high next year, and he said he wanted a whole new look. Now, this is Kevin This morning, looking mean and angry, he hadn't had his coffee. But now the makeover is complete. Here's the whole new guy. He's got the haircut, and he's got new clothes as well.
Incredible, yeah, really serious look here. There again, there's more black, nice print. He's got the high tops on, that's de rigueur. He's got the Brooks name on the side, really ready for action.
He looks like he's looking for trouble there. He's
looks like trouble.
All right, there's a smile. We'll get him to turn around there, because you notice on the back, very stunning black.
Very basic black.
Very basic, and basic black is very much the hot thing. All right, good-looking guy there, Kevin. Thanks very much. We'll get all 4 of our makeover people back into the studio, and we'll have a look at the finished products. We've seen some pets earlier, but there's no competition when it comes to young winners of the makeover contest. Take a bow, people. They're looking beautiful. And we'll be back to wrap up our show right after this.
Okay, if you want to cry, it's not a sin to cry.
From agony to ecstasy.
It's wins that count, guys.
The grueling struggle to make it. Ken Dryden looks at the impact of hockey on families. Do we push our kids too hard? On Home Game, Sunday. Tuesdays, don't miss Danger Bay on CBC television.
That's a very good idea.
For fun. Adventure and excitement.
Get up, Gary. There's no place to go.
Danger Bay, Tuesday on CBC television.
Some loves come and go. Others last forever.
Getting into drugs and being high is a stupid thing to do. But being in control and saying no is not the easiest thing to do. Being original and take a stand to a free to say no. Don't let a friend push you in to taking drugs. You got a right to say no. Being original and take a stand to a free to say no. Don't let a friend push you in to taking drugs.
You know, getting into drugs and being high is a real stupid thing to do. Being original and saying no to peer pressure. Saying no may be the smartest thing you ever do.
You got a right to say no. You got a right to say no. No, right to say no.
You could make a drink with the juice of just one fruit, but Five Alive fruit beverage is made with the juice of 5. Quite a handful.
That's why 5 Alive tastes 5 times livelier than a drink made with only 1 juice.
Oh, is this lively enough for you?
No, your tangerine's falling behind a little bit.
Oh, you call that grapefruit lively?
Well, not at the moment.
Okay.
Whoa, 5 Alive with the taste that's 5 times livelier.
You know, maybe you could just, like, give me a sip of that just right over.
You want some?
Yeah.
You look busy.
Welcome back, everyone. Just enough time for a quick reminder of this week's contest question, and that question is, how often should you bathe your pet? Whether it's a dog or a cat, how often should you bathe your pet? Write down the answer and send it to us. Our usual Switchback address, Switchback Post Office Box 540, Regina, Saskatchewan, and the regular postal code S4P4A1. We want to thank everyone for such a great show here in the Makeovers, including Hot Hair Studios, Avant-Garde for the makeup, Sears Panda Shoes for all their stuff. Just one quick word of interest. Although Switchback has been canceled, we are going to be here for the next several weeks. We want you to be here as well, so don't go away. Happy Valentine's Day, and we'll see you next time, next Sunday on Switchback.
Switchback.